Today we're going to talk about something that's called hallux rigidus. And hallux rigidus is your big toe, and rigidus is when you start to develop arthritis in this area here. So what's going to happen is, generally speaking, you should have 50 to 60 degrees of toe extension, so like that. And you can see here the difference between the two toes. This is limited. So there's some exercises that you can do to help with the rigidus. So the first one we want to do is we want to do a 3-point stance. So you're going to do heel, little toe, big toe. Then what you're going to do is, you don't want the toes to crunch. You want to keep them nice and splayed. Then you're going to basically pretend there's something under your foot, and you're going to pull your toes towards your heel. So you see how that arch is created. Then what you're going to do is you're going to push your big toe. You're going to load into the medial, so the middle of the foot, and you're going to push into the big toe, and you'll feel tension under the arch of the big toe. You're going to hold for 10 seconds, and you're going to do that 10 times. Okay. So the next one we're going to do is toe extension calf raises. So you get a plate, and you're going to put the ball of your foot on the plate, both of them. You can kind of hang on to something, but eventually you want to let go of something. You're going to go up into a calf raise, and then you're going to drop down and let that, keep your toes on the weight, but you're going to drop down. Then you're going to go up, and then you're going to drop down. And that's, I would do like 3 sets of 10. So the next thing we're going to talk about is offloading the joint. And how you do that is you get a rocker shoe. And a rocker shoe is something that actually it prevents you from not using big toe extension. So it decreases pain, so you can still run. So a rocker shoe is like a hookah. And you can see here how it rocks, so you're able to shift your weight from back to forwards, and you don't have to actually have midfoot, moving from the midfoot. So you're rolling through the motion. And Hoka brand are kind of known for the rocker shoe. There's also medical grade rocker shoes. The other thing you can do is you can get a metatarsal pad, and you're going to place a metatarsal pad right under here, and I'll splay the toes. Okay.